supremely dislike how you have metric and imperial together.
Why?
Because it makes it so much harder to find bits. Nearly a disaster. It's broken. Okay, so the engine is basically as done as much as we can right now. We've done all the top end. We've got to get some bolts to put the sprocket on the end of the camshaft and fit the oil pump on. So we could do that when it's in the bike. Gearbox is in, freshly rebuilt gearbox. That's not going to work. Bike's falling over already. So yeah, let's get the motor in and not fuck it up.
Right, engine plates.
Well, these go on last. Sort these back ones first. Because they're a bit of a bastard.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you think this was?
Fleece?
Very fetching. Good. Have you got the bolts for it?
Additional height. Raise it up.
Please tell me you got the bolts right.
Up. That one's in.
Okay.
Probably let go.
So that's under my knee. I assume you want a spacer in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
So might have to just do the bottom one. Try and figure out which spacer that is. Yeah. Nice. That one's in.
Right.
That's it.
Let's get that in. And then if we get this top one out and put a spacer in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong way out. The bolts will go through the hole.
No, you just push it through, mate. Sorted. Look at those perfect spacers that are definitely not roughly hand cut.
Fit like a dick in a shirt sleeve.
That is a good fit. Oh my god, sitting on the floor which have shitloads of metal shavings. So they are a bastard to fit. And they look like they don't fit, but somehow they do.
Alright, do you want to do...
Bottom one first?
There's no spacers on these, no?
No, but these are the ones that we need spaces for.
Got a spacer in there?
I haven't got any, it's the ones we need to turn up.
Do you see if it starts?
Yeah. Right. Oil lines. I get the tank in, which I left in the van quickly.
Alright.
Grab the gear. I'm burning here, so I'm going to be quick. Got the oil tank fitted again. We're just figuring out all the routing for the feed and the return lines. I think we've got all of the unions sorted and a bit of copper pipe. So we're going to get them made now and try and get a nice route in that works when we get a mag fitted. The Cav mag that Nick let me borrow, which is somewhere over there, isn't going to work. It just doesn't fit at all and it spins the wrong direction. So I didn't check that beforehand. Could have figured that out weeks ago if I had, but I couldn't be fucked. So need to get a new mag that spins the right way, which will probably be a mag dyno because I might as well just get the one that fits the motor best. But then I just need to, get clearance for fixings as well as the oil pipes now. So we'll try and figure it out.
Okay, mark that there. That's one pipe. Let's cut that.
Yep.
Not that.
I was just going to do it and see how you react. Cut the pipe to this length. Got it.
Cut this to the pipe thing.
Yeah. So if you crush the pipe, it makes it more dense. It's almost like a condenser.
The condenser makes more dense.
Makes more.
That's a joke that nobody's going to get.
No one, apart from Joe, will understand that. And he will get annoyed that we're taking the piss out of him for the 10th year in a row for the same
I mean, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
the same comment. Makes more sense.
Could you grab the deburr at the top drawer of that toolbox?
Yeah.
Looks like I chewed it off.
You gnawed it off. Or nor stop.
Cheers.
Nipples going on.
Yeah.
Booty.
You might want to ditch the camera so you can help me.
No, I'm only here to film, mate. I never do any work on weekends while you're doing it.
What about
There. Yes.
check you can blow through it?
Yeah, it's perfectly clear. Lines are bent, roughly, dropping down underneath where the mag would go, so it's a bit tight. We should be nice and clear. One's about there, and then the return dropping down, and threads just underneath.
Right, I'll cut this and put a thingy on it.
The last union being soldered on. Right, ignore the trash scenery, but this is the progress for today. Engine is fitted, so the only thing we're missing is the nut that holds the timing gear onto the end of the crank. Nick's just ordering some material and we'll turn one up because it'll be quicker than waiting to get one delivered. So then we can fit that gear, fit the pump, get this case fitted properly, we'll get some additional screws. Oil lines are done, they all fit nicely. Need to get a mag, get some 3mm pipe to do this inlet valve guide feed, and then yeah, carry on putting it back together, get the mag sorted, and it's a runner. I'm considering. Oh, and the stand. We need to do the stand, we'll do that next weekend. But I'm also considering scrapping the exhaust that was on it and putting this fishtail on, because that is going to look sick. But yeah, that's next weekend's job.